number 2, heels on the letters. My name is Dr. Julian E. White. I serve as the Director of Bands and Chairman of the Music Department at Florida A&M University. We have a total of 420 pieces in this marching band. So we have marched at the French Bicentennial in Paris, France. We've done about 5 Super Bowls. We've been in presidential inaugural parades, the Grammys, and just a wide variety of performances throughout the nation and the world. A quick glance at this chart here demonstrates that this is the block that the band is in, and each one of these alphabets represent a number, represent an individual. For example, T is for trombones, U is for euphoniums, R is for trumpets, H is for horns, B is for basses, and it goes through. P is for percussion, and they all have a number. That's called a pinwheel turn. This is the formation we did in Miami. Miami Dolphins. I have many students who are engineer majors, architecture majors, graphic designs, and they would draw that on a piece of paper for me. Once they do that, then I'll take it to the computer, and I'll use what I call a free-form design, free-form tool on the computer, and I will take it and I'll start here, and I'll move it around, stop here, click it, move it here, click it to here, click it, click, 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 click. And then I press any key and the design forms. And then I need to determine how many band members am I going to put in this design. And much of it is hit and miss, but then I've been doing this so long, and I've actually been doing this for about 45 years, even before the advent of the computer, when I did all this by hand. Here's the traffic light, and it will be just as a street traffic light, red, yellow, and green. And we have X's to tell you where you are, and O's to tell you where you're going. Before the computer, everything that you see, I had to generate by hand. The computer is a mechanism that transfers ideas, if you will. It can create, but it can only be as creative as the mind that provides the input. So before the computer, I had a set of tools, a pencil, a protractor, a compass, an eraser, some colors, and I had a replica of a football field and a cigar box of little Magno men. And so I would sit them, whatever formation that I did, I would sit them and put them in that formation. Then I would have to take a pencil and move each person and put an X, put an X, put an X, until we get the formation. I learned quite a bit doing it by hand, and even my students, I teach them how to do it by hand because it helps them to develop the creativity before I send them to the computers. So it goes from this notebook and computer to each individual band member. We get on the field, and you have that product that you're witnessing in rehearsal, and hopefully when you see it tomorrow, it will look as good.
I'm Wolf Blitzer. Every weekday, I wrap up the stories rocking the political world in our new video podcast. Go to iTunes or CNNPolitics.com and be sure to subscribe to CNN Equals Politics Daily.